Alright, I'm going to show you how to use the if-then statement, or it's also called the decision symbol. So what I've done here is I've loaded up the crosswalk 2. And if you notice over here, we now have an input. So this is a physical button that someone pushes. So this is a school zone, and this light is always going to be green until someone physically comes up and pushes that button there. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and click start. And there we go. And we're going to grab this statement here. And we're going to say, is this push button on? Okay. Now, from here, you're going to have a yes and a no column. So if it's not on, what do we want to happen? Well, we want the light to stay green. So I'll go ahead and click on this. And the green needs to be on. Okay. I also want this little red light. And if you notice right here, if I click the stop button, I want that to flash. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to bring this out here. And I'll go ahead and say stop is going to be on. I'm going to have it wait for 1 second. And then I'm going to have it turn off. Stop, off. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab a delay and have it wait for 1 second. So that's all I want to do. So is it on? And this is going to be my no column. No, it's not on. I want my green light to be on. I want to turn the stop on, wait for a second, turn the stop on, wait for a second. I'll go ahead and connect this from here, and it says yes or no, so this is going to be my no column, and my no is going to go down here. And then from here, what I want to do is I want this to loop around. So I always want it to check to see, is the push on? So I click from here to here. Now let's go ahead and run it. Alright, you can see that it's running now. And so the green light is on and it's flashing here. Okay? And that's going to do that forever and ever and ever until something happens. Okay. Next thing I want this to do is that what happens if I push the button? So I want this light to change. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to start making that column here. So if the button is pushed, what do I want to happen? Well, I want the yellow light to come on. So I turn the yellow light on. Okay, I'm going to have it wait a couple seconds. Oops. Let's go ahead and undo that. I'm going to have it wait a couple seconds. And then I want to turn the red light on. Okay, now one of the things that's really cool about this is I want the red light to turn on, but I also want the yellow light to turn off. I don't want to keep that yellow light on. So I'm going to go ahead and click yellow light off. Okay. The next thing I want to happen is I want this thing to actually show up as a walk sign. So I'll go ahead and grab out this output. And I want to go ahead and turn the walk on. I'm going to say OK. And now I'm going to have it wait for about 10 seconds because they need to be able to walk. I will do 6 seconds. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and link this. So I'll go ahead and click here. So is the push button on? I need to go from here to here. That's going to be my yes. From here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. And then finally I want to go here all the way back to is that push button on. Okay, we're going to go ahead and test it. All right, here we go. We'll test it. So everything looks like it's working right so far. I'm going to physically push this. And then I'll turn that off. It looks like I have a couple problems. The green light is still on. I'm going to kill someone here. The yellow light was still on. They are walking, and the stop is not stopping there. So a couple things that I need to do. And actually my turn red didn't go off as well. So at this point I want to go through and troubleshoot this. Alright, to do that, one of the things I can do is I can go back here, and this is just the turn the green on. I want to make sure everything else is off, so I'm going to turn my other couple lights off. So I'm going to turn the yellow off, the red off, and I'm also going to turn that walk off because that was left on. I'll say OK, and let's go ahead and run it again. Everything looks like it's working right. I push the button. Okay, looks like my green didn't turn off. The walk is on this time. And it looks like it goes back to normal. So just a couple things to fix. I'm just going to go up here to turn the yellow on. I want to make sure that I have the green off because it was still on. I'll just turn the red off just for fun too. Okay, click that. Let's go ahead and see if it works. Again, I'm going to go, and I can always push this button and hold it. Yellow's on, red's on. They're walking across the road. 6 seconds, and everything's working. So go ahead and watch that one more time. I'm going to physically push this button to walk across. Bleep. Hold it down for a sec. There we go. So it's turning red. We're walking. Go quick. And everything's working back again. And that is how you use the if-then statements. That's a decision statement. And you'll be using that on some of your mimics today.